What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. So I got a quick video for you today. It's a reoccurring question. So what I like to do, if you're new to the channel, if I get a lot of the same question from a lot of different people, I just make a video, save everybody some time, instead of answering everybody back individually. So if you have a question, tundradude34@gmail.com, or my social media platforms, hit me up at tundradude34. People want to know why they cannot find the Pro suspension. No matter where they look, they cannot get their hands on a Pro suspension. And the follow-up question is, I know you got a Pro suspension on this Platinum. How did you get it? Okay. When I got my TRD Pro suspension on this Platinum, it was different time. So let me explain both. There are actually two different TRD Pro suspensions. One from the 15 to 17 TRD Pros, and one from the 19 and 2020 TRD Pros. The 15 to 17, which is the TRD Pro suspension on this, was made by Bilstein, and the 19 and 20 are a Fox suspension. Now, there's a reason you can't find each. The 15 to 17 is discontinued. If you look around online hard enough, you could probably find somebody selling a used one, maybe a leftover somewhere in stock at maybe a Toyota dealership or a service center or something, but that will be pretty hard to find. As far as the Fox one goes, the one that's out now, Toyota doesn't sell to just anybody anymore like they used to do with the old Bilstein setup. You have to be a owner of a TRD Pro, actually, and they basically use them to replace, if say you get in an accident with your TRD Pro, they're crash parts. You have to have a VIN, you have to be an actual owner of a TRD Pro to get your hands on that Fox TRD Pro suspension. Every once in a while, and it is rare, you will see a place like Sparks Parts or other Toyota dealerships out there who get, you know, a couple extra ones and they're allowed to sell them. You'll see that every once in a while, but it is pretty rare. So they're very hard to get their hands on, upwards of $2,500 to $3,000 anyway. So what you really should do is take your time, go on some websites out there, four-wheel parts all over the place. There are a lot of different suspensions that don't have TRD or Toyota on them that are just as good, if not better. There's some you can build a setup exactly how you want, but you can get everything you need. You could get something very close to the TRD Pro suspension and, like I said, save a lot of money. You know, Bilstein, King shocks, Icons. There's so many brands out there that make shocks. So go check them out. Google search, take your time, research. You will be able, like I said, to get yourself something really good if you just take your time and look around. Also, Labor Day just happened. A lot of these companies have Labor Day sales going on, auto parts stores, stuff like that. So you may be able to score a really good deal. But yeah, look around. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. We could always ask around the community on the channel to see what everybody's rocking. But yeah, the reason I put the TRD Pro suspension on this versus going that other direction is when we built this truck, we were doing a TRD Pro build. Basically, what would a TRD Pro be with some options in it? But nowadays in 19 and 2020, there are quite a few options on the TRD Pros. Back then when we built this, it was pretty much an SR5 with a sweet suspension. So back then you could find them a lot easier. I think the reason Toyota did this, by the way, is so many people were just saying, nah, I don't want to get the TRD Pro, I'll just get the parts and build my own, that it almost felt like the TRD Pro wasn't as exclusive as it could be. So Toyota kind of shut it down. For a while, you couldn't get the TRD Pro grill, which thankfully you can get now. The shocks, they never really brought back. It's kind of hard to find the wheels, and when you do find the wheels, they're like $450 to $500 each. So they really want to push that TRD Pro, and they want that truck to be exclusive. So that's kind of the reason why you can't really find any. But if you're really, really, really trying to look for one or a set, you could go on your, Craigslist, stuff like that. People might actually be selling something right off their TRD Pro to upgrade their suspension. Or like I said, the discontinued 15 to 17 TRD Pro setup, that might be out there somewhere. You just got to look around the internet. But let me know if you're somebody who went through this and found one, or you're really, really looking for a good suspension setup. Twitter and Instagram at TundraDude34, TundraDude34@gmail.com. I hope that helped. Have a great weekend.